Welcome to the rich room. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, listen, here's another one. Welcome to the rich room. You don't know me yet, but you will. My name is John Bettis. I'm the host and proprietor here in the rich room, and I have some great friends today. It's already gotten started, man. We're drinking, smoking, and cussing. So what I want to do is, I want to introduce everybody. Everybody here is near and dear to my heart, and they're entrepreneurs, professionals. They're living their life, and these are the messages and the stories that we want you guys to know about. So it's always ladies first, regardless of what the fuck they say. It's ladies first. The first person we have is King. King, what's up? How are you, dear?
I'm doing good.
Good. So King owns Kingly Hair Boutique in the
Forest Hill.
In Forest Hill. That's what I meant.
No more drinking for you.
No more drinking.
Yeah,
She owns Kingsley Boutique in Forest Hills, and she's here. I tell everybody, I call it what we call the boss era. We're living in the boss era where everybody wants to be a boss. They claim it. They say these things, and I'm not discrediting anyone, but you know what I mean. You got to put actions behind what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you can't say you're a boss unless you're putting everything on the line. And so what I want to do is I want to introduce you to my friends. And one is King. So King, I want to thank you for coming out, right?
No, for
All
sure.
right, good.
Sure.
Next up, I got my man, the funniest dude I know. Funniest dude I've ever known. My man, Robe.
I agree.
He agrees.
I'll be cracking myself up, dog.
You agree?
What? You the smartest man on earth right now for saying that. Yeah, I'm Robe, man, from Alaquippa, USA. Been doing comedy for 23 years. John and I are really good friends, and in fact, sometimes we're so close that people mistake us for each other.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I often book him on shit he don't know he owns.
Which is some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
I would have never thought any type of
Like, never
thing.
thought-
Yeah, never.
See?
Nah, back when John was dyeing his hair, he looked like me.
Well, I can tell you right now, you can ask Jasmine. I'm fucking sexy. You can ask Jasmine. You can ask Jasmine, I'm sexy. So next up, we have another great friend of mine. This is my man Tate, John Tate. We're the Johns. Whenever we're out, we're the Johns. This is another guy who has put everything on the line. He switched careers. He left corporate, took a chance on himself, put his money on him. Him and his wife did it and made it. And this is my dude right here. Nobody other. The only cat that I can say who thinks he's sexier than me is just mine right here.
You wouldn't be lying.
I wouldn't be lying. So guys, listen. I mean, you guys have all been to the rich room, with exception to King, and I'm mad at her about that. She hasn't partied with
everything.
It's the first time.
Right.
It's the first time. But what I want to do,
It's a nice
man.
little distance. Too. I mean, you gotta really sit back and think about where you're
It's a
going.
decision.
You gotta make
It's a decision to make.
I'm in outer space, y'all. I'm in outer space, so everybody knows. So a part of what I want to do at the Rich Room, like my mission is to help get stories from you guys, talk about your life, and hopefully help me, give me motivation. And anybody watching, give everybody motivation, because I think it's important to hear stories, to hear experiences, things that are real. This is not something that you see a picture of. It's not a meme. These are real people, you guys, with real things. You took the risk. You done all the right things, and you probably did more wrong things than right. Like me, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell everybody I am a product of my failures. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
real shit.
I'm a product of I'm only here because of all the failures that I went through in life.
But being like not afraid to fail.
Yeah.
That's what makes you a winner. That's what makes all of us winners.
That's real shit.
Because I mean, I done made so many left turns that I started back. I came back to where I started. That's how many left turns I made. You know,
you can't
in life, you can't. Yeah, you got to just understand. Like you can't keep making lefts. You got to make it right. And sometimes you just gotta jump out on faith, man. Like
sometimes you gotta make 3 lefts.
Yeah.
That's where you started. Now you gotta try again. Now you gotta go back.
One of the real, everybody's got a saying for everything, right? But one of the realest sayings that I think is true that you'll hear is, every no, you're closer to a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, if you think about it in life, you hear a lot more no's than you hear yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's those strategic, timely yeses that you hear that change your life. You know what I mean? And so I've just, you know, when I talk to successful people, you know, whether they're in corporate America or entrepreneurs, it's always I went through the no's to get to that one yes that changed my life. And a lot of people, that first no, that second no
deters them.
It deters them. And then that's not a knock. It's just, you know, it's just what's real. You cannot be afraid to wait for that 5th no, that 10th no, that 20th no.
Yeah.
Understanding you are closer to that yes that can really change your life.
So in another life, when I did sales, some of the sales training they taught us was it takes 11 no's to get a yes. 11 no's. So that's touching here, you got to touch him here, but 11 no's on the sales call to get yes. You know, so tell me about it. So T-Robe, you mentioned that. So how did you get here, man? Like
the no's. I mean, okay. So in my line of work with being a comedian.
So let's back up.
Okay.
T-Robe, professional comedian. He tours the world. He tours with Gary Owen right now. World class guy. He and I have done countless events, comedy shows, all types of things. So I just wanted to let people know.
Yeah, you're gonna hear no a lot, especially in comedy. And I don't know about it being 11 no's, because I've had 11,000 no's.
11,000.
Listen, I can't even tell you it's countless no's. You know, you're just trying to get on and you're trying to, you know, make a name for yourself in this game. And now I'm at the point where I turn down shows. If it's not lucrative for me, I turn them down. I'm
really?
I'm at that point. I don't take every show. I do shows. The money gotta be right now. If the money ain't right, I ain't doing it.
It's a no.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just that's the no I'm giving back.
Wow.
So every time I give a no back, that's me taking from them 11,000 back. Like, you know what I mean?
Back.
But I even do the prisons now. So I do the state prisons.
Yeah.
I do SCI.
That's real.
Yeah, I
That's
do those.
real.
Those guys are so appreciative because, I mean, some of them ain't had a woman or seen outside in 20 years. So
yeah, man.
I'm coming in there and I'm relieving the stress that they're going through. It's a great thing to do. That's me giving back, but you better believe I'm getting that bag out that prison.
Yeah, you better.
Absolutely, man. So it's just, you know, you get those all the time in this comedy world before you, I guess, quote unquote, make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know a lot of people who are comedians in Pittsburgh that do it like full time. On the level that I'm doing it.
Yeah. I don't know
full time. It's hard, man. Like, it's real hard.
You're on a national level.
I've been blessed and I'm fortunate. So you just gotta keep, like I said, I was telling you earlier, man, if you just keep sticking with it.
Yeah.
I never quit. You never heard me say, "Oh man, I'm retiring from." You heard me complain.
Yeah.
But
never heard you quit.
But never quit, man. Just kept plugging at it.
That's dope.
Never
That's
stopped,
dope.
man. Yep.
So King, tell me, with the boutique, like, what made you, what motivated you to say, I'm gonna do my own thing, forget somebody else's shop? You know.
Okay, so y'all won't believe this, but okay, so I'm a brat 100%.
You're a brat?
100%. I want things my way. I have a very strict way. Like, I have a militant family. Like, everybody in my family was in the military, so there's just a way to do things. You know, everything has a place and everything should be in its place. So when I was growing up, I kind of went through a thing where I didn't understand who I was.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to do hair, if I wanted to do sports, if I wanted to go into school, if
Right.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. So when I got the opportunity to actually do something that I thought was fun, something fun and creative,
Right.
you know, I jumped on it. I jumped on it with risk, but without great reward. No reward is great without risk.
That's
I promise
right.
you. Like, there was times where I literally went 3-4 months without a client.
Really?
You know,
Wow.
literally 3-4. This is when I first started. Nobody knew who I was. If you're from Pittsburgh, you know the crowd.
Right.
You know the stylists. You know the people. You know who you're dealing with. And if you don't know who you deal with or who you are trying to deal with, you're going to fail.
Right.
And that's one thing I had.
Nobody's
to learn.
gonna come to you.
No one's going to come to you. No one's going to respect you.
Yeah.
You're everybody. You know,
Yeah.
they used to call them book me bitches. Like,
Book
you
me
know,
bitches.
that's what they used to call them. Like,
heard
book
that
me
before.
bitches.
I
never
Like,
heard that
yeah,
before.
they were easily accessible. If you didn't work on your craft every single day, there's times where literally, y'all, I tried to go out and get a job. I had 7 W-2s in 1 year.
Wow.
7 W-2s.
7?
I could get the job, I just couldn't keep it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
7.
So 7 W-2s in 1 year, and thought I was eating and I wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was really just wasting my time. So it came to a point to where, like, I had to choose me. And then that's when I was
When you
like,
get selfish.
I became selfish.
You have
everything
to.
I wanted, all the money I had saved up, everything that I had put my effort into, all the years of practice that I had put into my craft, I decided to make money off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I decided to start getting into things. I sacrificed a lot to do it. There's nights where I still cry. I mean, last week was a rough one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 4 years strong in my business. And
That's strong.
one thing that I'm proud of is that I never gave up. Now I'm getting into the medical style of my craft as well. I've opened up a boutique where I'm able to allow other women, even men, to come in and create their own styling and make money off of their own business.
People.
I empower other people. I don't ask for commission because that's not my deserving. That's their deserving. They work for that. You come in here, only thing you gotta do is make sure this shit's taken care of and clean up behind yourself. Besides that, I support you, I believe in you, and I love you. So it's just like, as long as we continue to create love around here, like everyone in here is black with the excuse of you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, we're doing this on our own, y'all. This is our own entrepreneurial
This
thing.
is it.
You know what I'm saying?
This
like,
is
regardless, like, we don't even all know each other. But if y'all think about it, we're literally sitting in this room creating something. And we
Coming
don't even
together.
know what we're creating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. And once you find something that you can attach to and actually love and adore, and my thing was people. I'm an introvert, but I love people. I love being able to come into a room and be like, oh, damn, this is my family now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know everybody's name,
Right.
but y'all my family now. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we can create this is really what my business was built off of. It's
That's dope.
intimacy, it's creativeness, it's let me start here and see what else I could do. It's bonding.
Yep,
You know
it
what
is.
I mean? So don't ever give up. And I was trying to piggyback off of what you said, but my memory is so shot out. So, you had no, seriously, but you had mentioned something about just like I think you was talking about like your ABCs or something. I don't remember, but you went you saying that really comes to me because like it's hard to make it in comedy, but it's also hard to make it as just singly as a hairstylist entrepreneur.
Yeah, it is.
I started off just on hair.
Yeah.
Just when I had girls trying to fight me, I had girl literally like coming to my house, y'all, and
Coming to your house.
Coming to my house. I don't fight.
You don't
Like,
fight. You don't
I don't fight.
So basically, you got your ass whooped.
No.
You got beat.
No, I'm just saying, like, it gets to a point where you really question your craft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If
You
you wanna do
question,
it.
but if you want to do it,
You got to push through it.
you got to push through that.
You gotta
Break
push
through
through
them
it.
barriers.
Yeah.
Deal
The
with them rough
adversities.
people. Deal with them clients. Deal with them people who just be like, oh, you know?
Yep.
Because once you get over that, it's so pretty over there.
It is.
It's
it is.
so pretty and relaxing. Now it's just like I'm sunbathing in Turks.
And now, so
You know?
now you look back at it like, why did I ever do that? Why was I?
Swear. And then you start questioning your reaction, but don't ever question yourself. You need to, one thing I had learned, I have to start thinking before I react, because something don't deserve my emotion, my reaction, no nothing, because me talking is a privilege.
It is.
My presence is a privilege.
It is.
It's not something that you just get, oh, hey, what's up? No, it's not.
It's not.
If you're
It's
not
not.
deserving of this,
That's
I'm
real.
not going to give it to you.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
real.
like, that's
I
one thing
love
I had
it.
to learn, like, not to entertain everything, make my bread, go home, feed my kid, and just keep eating.
And keep eating.
Just keep eating.
I like, you know what? We're going to
Just
keep eating.
eating.
We're going to keep
Keep
eating.
eating.
Tate, so tell me, like we're going to keep eating, man.
Gotta eat.
How do you keep eating?
Well, it's funny, man. You know, the two things that I've heard, you know, perseverance, right, and patience, and you learn those when you're doing your own thing. I remember when I first got started in this, I worried myself into the damn hospital
Really?
with an ulcer,
Really?
because if anybody said anything, a rumor, I was losing sleep and worry trying to get to the end of that rumor. Why would you say this? Whoop-de-woo. Now I'm in the hospital with an ulcer.
Wow.
You know, I got to a point where now I'm going to do my best effort. And like King has said, I don't respond to everything.
Yeah. Everything doesn't deserve
Everything
a response.
doesn't deserve
doesn't.
a response. I'll get an email from a parent complaining about her kids' playing time or this, that, and the third. And my response now is, I've received your email.
I received your email.
I received it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
It used to be a 5-paragraph response. This, that, everything's not about that anymore.
It's a form of guilt.
It's you know, I'm gonna give you my best effort.
Yeah.
You believe that or you don't. If you don't,
That's
there
all right.
are other options for you.
Your other options for you.
Yes,
You
and
can
for
go
your
another
child.
number of
But
different routes.
I'm gonna give you my best effort. You either trust me or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? And so it's, but it's a lot of understanding. That start with me with understanding I'm doing the best I can do.
Yeah. As long as you're doing the best you can do.
I tell my people all the time, we deal with, in the industry I'm in, I deal with the three most important things in a person's life: their time, their money, and their children.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing more important.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have to be excellent, but we can't be perfect.
Right.
As long as we're doing our best effort, I sleep like a baby at night. There are times when I know we've fallen short. I toss and turn a little bit, but I wake up the next day determined to make it right.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to ever let anybody make me feel less than because the word that T. Robe said, I know what I've sacrificed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how much time I spend away from my own family.
Yeah, man.
For other people's kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't come to me with a whole bunch of rigmarole guilt trip because I probably spent more time worried about your child's development than you have.
Yeah.
Right.
So as long as I'm giving you my best effort,
That's it.
I'm okay with it. Not perfect, because there's no such thing, but my best effort, you're going to have to deal with that because I am.
And you know what, Tate? We didn't get a chance to tell them what you do and at the level that you're doing it. So John Tate, he runs one of the largest girls basketball tournaments in the country. It's a traveling tournament. I got a chance to go to his tournament here. He had in the convention center, and it was unbelievable to me. He had 60 basketball courts, 2 levels of the convention center. 60 courts at one time. That's 120 teams playing. It was amazing to me. Yeah. It was amazing. I felt proud.
Huge.
I felt proud. 60 courts.
That's big.
That's like 120 hoops.
So
that made me want to play. I don't even play no I want to play. Pass me the ball.
It's a funny thing, man. The way God will lead you in the different things, man. My middle daughter started playing. My oldest daughter started playing in 5th or 6th grade, and the guy's wife came. I was helping out, and the guys, and one of the moms came to me and was like, "Hey, man, it's not a bad group you got here.
Yeah,
it'd be nice if they could keep playing through the spring and summer." And the head coach at the time, he was a magistrate. He said, "Well, I can't coach him." I said, "Well, I'll do the. I don't mind stepping in and helping out. If we could find some gym time, we found some gym time out Duquesne." And then we ended up running a tournament that first year. I had 8 teams on one court.
18.
And I did the schedule on a napkin. I take you back to on a napkin. The next year we had 12 teams, and I was at McKeesport High School. I had 2 courts run at the same time, and you couldn't tell me I wasn't big time.
Yeah, you were.
I'm like, I've made it. Courts. I got 2 courts run at the same time. It don't get no bigger. It don't get no bigger.
No bigger.
And then we went from that we steadily grew, and the word got out. Next thing you know, we had 100 teams, and I'm at North Allegheny and Shaler and this, that, and the third. And one of my parents called me. He said, you're at the point now. You might want to reach out to Visit Pittsburgh. And I said, well, who the hell is Visit Pittsburgh?
Right.
It's the
tourism.
The tourism branch of the city, and they put me in touch with Sports Pittsburgh. It's run by a beautiful person, black woman, Jennifer Hawkins.
Okay.
And I met with her, and she said, I'm hearing you're doing this, that, and the third, but why have you contacted me? I said, well, I didn't know who you were.
Gotta do it.
And she said, well, let me ask you a question. If I gave you the convention center, what could you do with it? I said, well, I don't know. I never thought about having a convention center before. And so she, we use the term, it takes a village, right? But and to be successful, I feel as an entrepreneur, it's never a me, my, I thing. Right. It's always strategic relationships, people who take a chance on you. And she took a chance on me, man. She gave me that, she worked with me to get the convention center. And that first year we did 285 or so.
Right.
And then that was the COVID year, and we've come back and we've grown steadily since then. And my thing is, So now I want to plug other people in.
Right. Well, before you do that, how many are you up to now?
We did 442 in April.
Good grief.
And we talk about like sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like my life stops in terms of free time right after the holidays. From after the holidays till that Monday after my tournament, my time is not my own anymore. Which means, my wife's time is not her.
Yeah.
There's stuff she wants to do. Babe, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got this call. I got to have it. And so, it's a sacrifice, like we talked about, right? But you can't do it alone. I don't know where I'd be. Cause JB, you know me.
I know you.
I'm as raggedy as they
Listen,
come.
we've
I'm
done Vegas.
We've done Vegas. We've done Miami. We've done Atlanta.
Yeah, we've done
LA.
it.
Is raggedy the word?
It's the word for me.
That's the word.
It's the word for me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Before, because we touching over these cities y'all done it. I want to hear the Vegas story.
Well,
Yeah, I want a story.
I would like to hear the Vegas story,
want a
man.
story.
We all got to tell a story about JB,
we
man.
go to Vegas. There's about 15 of us, maybe 20 of us. We got to celebrate my guy. I mean, everybody loves JB.
Right.
Because I'm sexy.
Go ahead.
Because I'm sexy.
Listen, you thought you were. We'll live with that. So we go to Vegas.
Jasmine tell you.
We go to Vegas last year, and
Said Jasmine.
crazy stuff though. T-Row, here's the funny part about Vegas. So we get there Friday. Somebody misses their flight. We ain't gonna say who. We know who it was. We ain't gotta point no fingers. We'll use thumbs.
Somebody missed two flights. Somebody missed two flights.
Somebody was at the airport, left, and came back and missed a flight. That's neither here nor
I don't know how that
That's neither here nor there.
I don't know how that
You don't know how to
I don't know how that
have
happens.
So we're going to
Say it wasn't
Dre's.
me.
We're going to Dre's Saturday for the pool party. It's 115.
Right.
It's hot as hell.
115.
Right.
So they take us to our section, and it was all I wanted was shade. First of all,
Not me.
I wanted shade.
Not
Right.
me.
So they take us to our section, and all I hear is somebody in this room, and y'all two wasn't there, and I didn't say it.
That's
So
weird. That's weird.
Somebody said,
That's weird.
It's weird.
"I like this section, but can't nobody see me from here."
They gotta see me. They gotta see me.
Get your sexy
They
on.
gotta see me.
So they move it from the shade to the sun.
A reasonably priced,
It
cabana.
wasn't reasonably priced. We went from reasonably priced to nigga. Just like that.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry.
it.
I'm
That
sorry.
was it.
I don't know that. We went from reasonably priced.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
I can justify this is the house.
Right.
Yeah, and I can justify. I get home. Oh, babe, that was for the section.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah.
This one,
The new one wasn't.
I had the money launder.
It wasn't.
I had the money launder to pay
wasn't.
for that. All right.
It was not
So-
reasonably priced.
So we get there. The sun's beating down on me. I hate water.
It's 115 degrees.
And I'm cooling off with Grey Goose.
He's cooling off with
That
it.
make it worse, though, kid.
Right.
Well, yeah,
I
yeah.
did.
We almost lost him.
I
We
almost lost me.
I was
We almost lost him.
So our section had a little waiting pool out front and the cabana in the back.
At the Dre's pool.
And I'm sitting there, I'm leaning.
He's
My
hurt.
man,
He's
I'm
hurt.
My man come over, smack me in the back of the head. Get yourself together, nigga. So no, we did that. But JB, we had it. But so the funny part about it is that was the Cardi B hitting the girl with the mic.
Oh yeah.
In the
That-
stand.
yeah,
that
we was
little
right there. We was right
She
there.
opened up for me. She opened up for my pool
Yeah, she
party.
opened up for JB.
That was my
She opened
pool
up.
party.
So
That was my shit.
Yeah,
That was my
yeah.
shit.
JB
That was
They-
my shit.
She heard you was coming.
The DJ was shouting me out. They had, listen,
Oh,
the DJ shouting me
Bro,
out.
they had it. T-Robe, they had his name all on the
Louboutin John everywhere.
all on the
Oh, you
screen.
were
That was my night.
Louboutin John
Hey, we need to
everywhere.
put that up. We gonna put that up so everybody can see that.
And then I'm trying to get to the fight that night. That's when I realized I was an old man.
Yeah.
'Cause I usually used to hit that 45-minute nap, bounce right back up.
and be gone.
That 45-minute nap turned into 9 snoozes.
9.
I missed the whole undercard. I walk in when they introducing Spence and Crawford.
I didn't make the
The main
fight.
event.
He didn't even make the
He
fight.
I didn't make
didn't
the
even
fight.
make it.
I
He
didn't
didn't
make
make
the
the
You
fight.
went to sleep.
Yeah, I made the fight.
I saw him Sunday morning. I ain't seen him no more till Sunday morning.
Right before my flight.
He come out Sunday morning
Yeah,
rested.
he goes Sunday morning. Oh, what we doing? I'm going home. I'm
Right out of
done.
Bushy
I'm
Town.
done.
What we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing? Yeah, that was my birthday celebration. They Cardi B, Moneybag Yo, they opened up for my birthday party. Thank you guys. We appreciate that. They knew I was coming.
But you
they was excited when he was coming.
Yeah, they was excited.
What I say all that to say is, you sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
You put yourself first. There's rewards to be reaped on the back end. Now, when I was 25, 30, raising little kids,
same here.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
At 53, 54, I paid my dues.
Right.
Your kids are
And
grown.
I can't do, my kids are grown, they're healthy, they're doing well. I still can't do all the things I would like to do because my wife knows the motherfucker she married.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
she
she
keeps
know who
a
she
tight
got.
hook on me. And she should. But, you know, I work hard for options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sacrifice so I can do this.
Right.
If I choose to.
Right.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. You know what I mean? You work hard for the options.
Yeah, I know.
I think that one thing that needs to be touched based on is to his age. Like a lot of people take like, oh, if you're 25, 30 and you haven't become like a millionaire
Which is insane.
or successful or anything, then you haven't made it. If you had kids at 25, 30, then you can't make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people, you know, find disparity in that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
nice.
one thing I think that we
Life
should
ain't never
talk
over,
to.
man. That's what I was.
Ever.
Always triple, you know, they got this thing now
Ever.
where you calling me OG and Unc. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. Like I still wear my hat backwards.
You still wear your hat back?
I ain't comfortable with my hairline. Like this ain't the one I asked for. This is the one they gave me. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't want to be called Unc no more. I
Right.
still feel young and hurt. When I'm out and I'm hanging, I still feel young.
So an interesting fact is most millionaires don't make their first million until the age of 50.
See?
Until the age of 50.
And you would never. But again, I wouldn't like. I feel blessed to grow up in the era I grew up in.
Yeah.
Because you know, the era I grew up in, 70s, 80s, you had to wait on stuff.
Yeah.
Whether it was a damn bus,
Yeah, you had to wait.
your food to get warmed up. Like, yeah, I didn't get a microwave. We had a microwave in my house. So I was 15, 16 years old. That's the technology.
I had a black and white TV.
Right.
Jerome and I shared a room.
True and come from. So like I remember 8 tracks in the car.
Right.
Yeah. Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Now they don't even make them with CD players.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn. Yeah.
My boy Brian Stanton, rest in peace.
B.
He had a tan Monza. We was in high school, and we rode that. We thought it was a Mercedes Benz.
Right.
We didn't give a shit. We got from here to there in it, but
Style.
it had a tape deck in it, and once you put a tape in it, the car owned it.
You never got it back.
So no, never got it back. So my aunt was a nurse, and she came home one day with them nursing scissors with the hook in.
Yeah.
So I put them in the car, and that's how we ejected the tapes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, there was always a way to get it.
So
No.
yes,
There was a way to get
but again, that era, I just felt like we, you know, if you look at us now, we're in our late 40s, early 50s.
Right.
We've learned how to deal with adversity,
Yeah.
how to, how to just overcome different things. Where this generation now, God bless them,
It's off
everything's
shit.
immediate,
It's
man.
off.
It's they get
sensitive.
immediate access to everything.
Right.
And they don't have any understanding of the patience and dedication it takes to be great.
Yeah.
They want it, like you said, they want it all right
the
now.
instant gratification.
And that's not realistic. It's just really not.
Well, guys, I want to tell you. Well, first I want to throw a shout out to the 28 Experience. So the production company that produces The Rich Room and other podcasts is a 28 Experience, and it is in memory of my father, who birthday was on the 28th of September, and my daughters Brianna and Brooke, who serve as like the CEO and president of the 28 Experience. They started this production company, and it's just great for me. So I tagged along, and now I work for him. That's it. I work for him.
Well, look at that. That's full circle.
Hey, that's up.
That's
That's
full
up.
circle.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, that's it.
Jay-Z said it the best. You gotta keep the money in the family.
You got to keep the money in the family.
Money in the family.
So guys, listen, man. This has been great, and you know you haven't heard this because you haven't come by, and I'm still mad. I'm still mad. But we got a couple of veterans. But you are now an official veteran of the Rich Room.
I'm here.
And so I want to officially, at this point, I want to raise a glass, even though he finished.
I got a little something.
You got a little something. I want to raise a glass. I want to officially welcome you to the Rich Room. Hey,
fucking everything.
hey, I'm the king of fucking everything right there.
Fucking
That's
everything.
it.
guys.
Somebody got to be.
So, hey, somebody got to do it. Hey, also, I want to let you guys know that if you guys run into Sexy Red anywhere that you at, tell our set what's
Can I
up.
say something?
Tell our set what's up. Yes, you
Can I
can.
say something?
Yes, you can.
Greatest marketing ever.
Thank you.
Because sexy Red, who's not sexy,
I don't know what you're talking
got
about.
y'all thinking people see sexy.
I don't know what you're talking
Because
about.
she's not.
No,
I don't know
sexy
what
I'm
red.
gonna put that out there.
No,
I'll put
wait,
that out there.
sexy
She got
red.
I
y'all
know what you're
thinking
talking
she's sexy,
But
but she
is
calls
sexy.
herself
Her
I'm
sexy.
offended.
confidence is
I'm
what
offended.
makes her sexy.
I'm
Her
offended.
confidence is just a confidence.
I'm
As soon as
offended.
that song come on, you're like,
I feel
okay.
Bow, bow, bow,
I feel
bow.
attacked. I feel attacked.
As soon as it
I
come
feel
on.
attacked. I feel attacked.
I love her too.
Yes.
I love her
So
too.
listen.
Her music's
listen.
crazy.
Hey, listen, that's my girl. So again, thank you for tuning in to the Rich Room, guys. Another crazy one. I can't. I love these people. King is officially a veteran
Welcome.
of the Rich Room.
I'll be
Welcome.
back.
Welcome. And thank you very much. Tune in, guys. Y'all know where we at. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, shitter, bitter, all that shit.
Titter,
all that shit.
titter,
All that
titter.
bitter. But hey, listen, great episode. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for coming out. I love the story, and I hope it helps somebody. Cheers.